Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel or back. Today I just wanted to talk to you guys, and I want to talk about consistency and persistence, and hopefully this video can motivate some of you and, I don't know, motivate me too. I actually read a quote today from the Bible, and I think this quote's amazing and will sort of set the tone of maybe what we're going to talk about today. So, the strength of the righteous is to subdue the flesh, to love the hardships of this world for the sake of eternal rewards, to count all the allurements of prosperity as nothing, and to overcome the dread of adversity in our heart. I believe this is a quote by Gregory the Great. So, at the moment, my life has been a bit hard. I have been in a funk, and we're coming up to the end of the year, and it feels like time's running out, and we feel like we're stuck in where we're at and things can't change. Well, that's how I feel. I feel like I'm stuck in this storm and that time's running out. I'm getting to the end of the year. Everything I wanted to do this year I haven't done. My world's upside down. I've changed my career. I've changed where I'm living. I've changed everything, right? And I'm in this funk. And it's time to just time to just wake up and get out of it. So I thought we could talk about the beauty in being consistent and just persistent, as well as the beauty in loving life and the struggle. I think the first thing I want to talk about is struggle and hardship, and something we often do as people. I think we often think that when we're in a struggle, we can't get out of it, and that this is just the way things are. And if our mindset is not in the right place, we sort of give up. But I'm just here to say it's not true. The beauty of life is to struggle, and we cannot control life or the world. We can only control how we react to things, right? And I think the beauty is in how we're reacting to the struggles that we're in right now. And I took a step back and I was sitting there thinking, why am I struggling so much? Why can't I be persistent? Why am I not reliable with my goals, and what am I doing? It's because I'm trying to control the whole situation instead of reacting in a smart way to the situation, being able to control it. And I think once we do this and learn that life is full of struggles, life is full of ups and downs, and we can't control it, we learn to just love it and be able to find ways to get around it. I think in doing that, we learn a lot more about ourselves. We learn how to react to situations better. We learn how to know ourselves better. We know us. We know what things are going to tick us off and what doesn't. We know where our boundaries are and how to set them. And I think this actually makes a really beautiful relationship with yourself. When you go through a struggle, you learn so much about yourself. You learn so much about the people around you. And I think if we're just able to learn about how to react to a situation in the right way, then we can overcome anything and any struggle. And struggle kind of becomes like a continuous self-improvement challenge, and something that some people might get stuck to and love. Like, they might love a constant struggle and the constant wanting of more and the constant pushing. And isn't that beautiful that there are people like that in life that just keep wanting to go? And I think the important thing when I talk about this is about persistence and consistency. When we're in these situations, when we're in a storm and we're on a ship in the middle of the ocean and we're in a storm and rain's pouring down and there's just no hope, we feel like we're running out of time, and that to get out of the struggle or the situation, we have to do everything at once. But that is not the case. Like, let me tell you, that is not the case. It's not. Listen to yourself and understand how to react to the situation. Like, take a minute and look back as if your life was a movie. Take a minute, you're in a storm, you're thinking, oh my gosh, what is happening? Take a minute, step back, and see how you're reacting. See to yourself. If your life was a movie right then, you're in the storm, what is the audience screaming? What are you screaming to yourself to do? What are you telling yourself to react to? What are you telling yourself to change to understand things better? You're not going to sit there and just start yelling. I'm sure, like at least 9 times out of 10, the audience isn't going to tell the main character to yell and just give up. No. I'm sure it's going to be something like to take a deep breath, to step back, and to change this, and to do this, and something with you. If you don't like how something's going, it's because there's something in you that you're not happy and you haven't changed, and you know. I'm telling you this. If you cannot react to a situation in a way that you are constantly growing as a person, sorry to be harsh, but with all this, when you make that change and you're watching, you go, you need to quit that job, that's why you're in this storm. Or you need to just dump that friend, that's why you're feeling this way. When you realize that, or if it's get on that diet and lock in, or if it's lock in and finish the studies, I don't know what it is, right? If that's the case, which often it will be, at least I found this with myself, be patient and also kind with yourself. Push yourself, but be kind and patient. All good things take time. We are not just going to transform out of the storm and get a rainbow instantly. No, we have to endure the storm to get to the rainbow, right? So, take those small steps and be consistent. If you're one step better every day and you're becoming more resilient, or you're becoming more patient, or you're becoming more humble, or you're becoming stronger, or you're becoming more disciplined, or becoming more respectful, it can't all just happen at once. Change takes time. And if you're just persistent every day, that persistency and the consistency is what's going to help you succeed and change and understand yourself better with how to react and how to respond to things. I guess I'm kind of going off tangent and you're thinking, where has all this come from? Because yes, right? I just think that I've come to a realization where life is about a constant self-improvement. Constant. And I think we need to be really careful when it comes to why life is about constant self-improvement and pushing. We should not be improving ourselves for the validation of others, external rewards, or for vainness. You will never succeed. When I first moved and quit my job and all this, I was like, I'm going to go on this fitness journey. I want to get really good looking for Instagram. Oh my God, I want to get proposed to soon. And if I'm going to get proposed to soon, I need to look really good. Every girl's thought, well, most girls' thoughts. I could not stick to my healthy eating. I actually put on weight. I stressed about my body. I overthought. I thought, oh my gosh, I'm not seeing results. I'm not being patient. And I was inconsistent. But I think the problem is the problem was I didn't have a reason to be consistent or persistent. Saying that I want to look better because I want to look good when I get proposed to, sorry, that's a shit goal. That is a shit goal. But changing my mindset to, I want to increase my health. I want to focus on movement and feeling good. I want to do this for me. I want to do this so I can function better at work. I'm on my feet all day now and I'm tired. I want to do this so I can understand foods better, and hopefully, God willing, one day when I have a family and I'm engaged, I can understand how to put together good meals. I can understand what foods have certain things and how to feed my kids and what the reactions are and stuff like this. It was for a whole complete different purpose that I sort of got back into this routine. And don't get me wrong, I needed a kick. I needed a kick from my auntie and some relatives to get me to do this. But once you are in that struggle or that funk and you know what you need to change, you just need to make sure it's for the right reasons and it will make you a better person, bring you closer to God, I think, honestly. And if you're not religious, it doesn't have to be to God. It can be just be to something above you and greater than you. It could be for your family. It could be for your partner. It could be for your community. We've become so selfish. We just do everything for ourselves, external validation, instant reward and gratification. We have lost the meaning of what it means to struggle and overcome and have an actual goal for us. And I think because we don't have actual goals anymore for ourselves, that is aligned to something greater than us. It is aligned to a bigger purpose, to God, your parents, your family, your community, your job, right? It could be anything. Your pet, if you have a pet and you love your pet. We have lost all like sense of what it means to actually endure a struggle and change for the better. The world has become so materialistic, so digitized that we've lost all social connections and meaning. We're an emotionalist world. We have sex without love. We drink without enjoyment. We hang out with people for likes and views instead of for community and sense of belonging. We've actually lost the meaning of life, and our struggles have become so much harder because we cannot differentiate things or discern even what's right or real anymore and how to get out of it. So, when you're in these struggles and you're not happy with how things are going, change for something better. And I get that's really hard in such like a sinister, nihilistic world. Like, I really get that, but that's where I think faith's really, really important. And if you don't have anything that you put above yourself or that you're aiming towards, if your compass isn't like aimed right, you're just going to have no motivation and want everything for external validation. So look inwards when you're in your struggle. Think about what you need to change, what the movie and the world is screaming at you. If you're watching your life unfold, what is it that is putting you in this struggle? Think about it. Don't just blame the world and how things are. You can react to how things are to become better. You can. You really, truly can. You really can. If you're being yelled at and there's a fight and people are just, I don't know, yelling at you, like, you've done this to me, you've hurt me because of this. If you just stop and you react calmly and go, I'm sorry I made you feel like that. I must have done something wrong. The whole conversation will change. Be the bigger person. Do these things and react for not just yourself, but something above you. Your reason to change needs to be for something greater than you. And if it's not, I'm really sorry, guys, you're not going to succeed. This is a wake-up call. I think for myself, I've really gone through this the last few days. So, look at what you need to change. Step back. Pretend your life's a movie. What is the audience yelling? Like, I was really going through this, and for me it was to quit my job. It was to quit my job and move and change, right? And just remember, when you do these things, it's a really slow, persistent and consistent change that is going to make you better. Just doing that one thing every day is slowly going to get you to that end goal. And when you're there, up the mountain, my Lord, like, imagine how good it's going to feel. If it's to find a job with more purpose. All right, take a step back, think, okay, what is purpose? Like, I mean, like, go down to basics. Actually start to really question yourself and learn how you can react better to things. This is a wake-up call for us. Anyways, this might have been a bit harsh, but I think the main thing to take away from this and that quote, why I found it really, really beautiful, and to circle back, is that everything is written in history. We know what we need to do. We know that we need to love the hardships of this world for eternal life and reward. If we can get through this and become a better person with how we react to things, we get eternal rewards in heaven. Like, come on, guys. Like, do it for something greater than you. To overcome the dread of adversity in our heart, to overcome how bad things are in this world, and to react positively and be a light for others, you will create a community. I just think that you know what you need to do, and the way to do it is to step back and react for a purpose and for a meaning above you to become a better person. Not just for yourself, but for the people around you. And once you do this, you're going to kick any goal. You're going to grow so much. But just remember, it's going to take so much persistence, so much consistency. And in this process, people will judge you and bring you down. No one likes seeing anyone succeed anymore. We've become such a selfish society and world. We are so selfish. We think, oh my God, look at her engagement ring. Why did she get that much? Why did I get this much? Oh my God, like, how did they get that house before us? We are so quick to judge others for what they have by what we see on social media. Okay? People will bring you down for trying to be better. They will. Change friendship groups. the people you're around are going to influence you so much. So I think a lot of this is finding the right people with the right mindsets that will help you grow and be able to do this and to become better and achieve external and internal rewards and happiness and success. And I think you'll find you'll become a better person along the journey, and you'll make better friends, and you'll have a better life. Your struggles and hardships, yeah, they'll get harder, but you're going to look at what you thought was the end of the world and the hardest thing ever and laugh about how much you changed, and are so grateful for it. I can say this, I can testify to it. Like, I thought I was going to die last year. I thought it was the worst year of my life, and I look back on it and I'm like, you know, I'm so grateful I went for that, because I changed so much as a person. So be aware of the world. Don't try to control everything. Just control how you react and need to change. Change for something better, and have a goal that is above you, and it's for other people. It can be for God, for your partner, for your family, for your work. So you are being held accountable to something greater than you. Okay? And if the goal's for you, do it. But just don't ever get into the bad habit of not doing it and then letting yourself down. We as humans are very good at, I think honestly, well, at least I am, putting ourselves last for the sake of other people and putting ourselves down. If you have a goal for you, you need to be accountable to yourself in the right way, but understand how doing that thing is going to make others around you better. That's very important. So don't let yourself down by never achieving your goals, but I feel like when you are doing it for a purpose or something greater than you, you have more accountability. So persistency and consistency takes time. No transformation happens overnight. None. Be patient. Okay? And I think in all of this, you'll find that you'll become a more humble person. I think you'll become a more positive and faithful person with less anxiety, because you know yourself and how to react. And I think if we just start doing these things, anxiety is going to really stop. You'll be productive. You won't feel overwhelmed. You won't feel dreadful about the world. Things won't feel like routine and automatic, but I think things will actually really change. And a lot of this for me is in, like, think of any self-help book you've read, any successful person you've seen, even the Bible. When you follow these sort of principles that they suggest and they live by, your life will improve drastically, and I promise you that. So try these things. Let me know how you go, and I wish you the best of luck with whatever hardship you're going through that made you click on this, and how to get out of it. You can do it. We can do it. I know I can do it with the right help and support. So with my help and your help and everyone's help, we can do it. So let's lift each other up to be better and learn how to react right to things and have a better purpose in who we are and what we want, and a better goal, and you're going to smash it. So God bless you all. Thank you for watching, and bye.